Hey everyone, in this video we're counting down 30 of the best turn-based strategy and tactical games of all time in 2025, starting from the oldest. We have skipped RPG heavy titles like Baldur's Gate, Persona 5 and Final Fantasy Tactics. This list focuses on games where strategy takes the spotlight. Let's get into it! Advance Wars is a classic turn-based strategy game originally released in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance. Even in 2025, it remains a benchmark for tactical gameplay with its accessible mechanics and deep strategic layers. Players command armies on grid-based maps, balancing offense, defense, and resource management. What makes Advance Wars stand out is its perfect blend of simplicity and challenge, making it easy for newcomers but rewarding for veterans. Its charming art style and engaging campaign continue to influence modern strategy games, proving its timeless appeal in the gaming world. Battle for Wesnoth is a free open-source turn-based strategy game first released in 2003. It's still celebrated for its deep tactical gameplay and rich fantasy world. Players lead armies of diverse units across hexagonal maps, using terrain and unit strength to outsmart opponents. Its strong community keeps the game alive with custom scenarios and mods, making every playthrough fresh. Battle for Wesnoth's combination of strategic depth, open accessibility, and ongoing support make it a standout title for strategy fans even after 2 decades. Heroes of Might and Magic 5 is a fantasy turn-based strategy game released in 2006. As part of the hero-centric strategy subgenre, it blends exploration, town building, and tactical combat. Players command powerful heroes who lead armies across a strategic map, gather resources, and engage in a grid-based battle. The gameplay system emphasizes careful planning, army composition, and hero development. Its strengths include deep strategic layers, highly distinct factions, and a richly detailed world. With its blend of tactical depth and fantasy charm, Heroes 5 remains one of the most beloved entries in the genre. XCOM Enemy Unknown is a turn-based tactical strategy game and a reboot of the classic 1994 title. It belongs to the tactical squad-based strategy subgenre, focusing on managing a small team of elite soldiers against an alien invasion. Gameplay revolves around cover-based movement, line of sight, hit probabilities, and permanent consequences through permadeath. Outside of combat, players manage a global base, research alien tech, and respond to a worldwide threat. Its key strengths are the high-stakes decision-making, intense tactical combat, and deep meta-strategy layers that keeps every mission meaningful and every choice impactful. Breach and Clear is a tactical turn-based strategy game that focuses on modern military squad operation. Falling under the realistic squad-based tactics subgenre, it puts players in control of a special forces team tasked with clearing hostile environments room by room. Gameplay is built around planning synchronized movement, using cover, and customizing loadouts for different situations. Unlike many strategy games, actions are pre-planned and executed simultaneously, demanding precision and foresight. Its strength lies in its realistic tactics, deep unit customization, and satisfying execution of well-coordinated plans, making it a standout for fans of grounded modern combat strategy. Age of Wonders 3 is a fantasy turn-based strategy game that blends empire building with tactical battles. It falls under the 4X strategy subgenre, combining large-scale maps control with deep RPG mechanics. Players command powerful leaders with unique classes and abilities, expanding their domain, researching spells, and engaging in a turn-based combat on detailed battle maps. The gameplay system emphasizes city management, hero development, and layered strategy. Its main strengths are its diverse fantasy factions, rich customization, and the seamless integration of strategic and tactical gameplay, offering a deep and immersive fantasy strategy experience.
We don't have visibility on the hallway. You'll have to manually
Invisible
check for
Ink
hostiles.
is a turn-based tactical strategy game with a focus on stealth and espionage. It belongs to the tactical stealth strategy subgenre, where players control a team of secret agents infiltrating high-security corporate facilities. The gameplay system emphasizes limited vision, silent movement, and careful planning under time pressure. Each mission is procedurally generated, encouraging adaptive strategies and risk management. One of the game's biggest strengths is its tension-filled decision-making, where every move could expose an agent or secure a perfect run. With its sleek style and smart mechanics, it delivers a unique and replayable tactical experience.
Intruder.
XCOM 2 is a turn-based tactical strategy game and the sequel to XCOM Enemy Unknown. You control a squad of elite soldiers fighting to free Earth from an alien occupation. As part of the squad-based tactics subgenre, the game focuses on cover, flanking, and smart use of each soldier's abilities. Missions are tense and unforgiving. One wrong move can get a soldier killed for good. Outside combat, you manage your base, research alien tech, and grow a global resistance. Its strong mix of planning, pressure, and progressions make it one of the best tactical games around. Phoenix Point is a turn-based strategy game where you command elite soldiers to stop a fast-evolving alien threat. Its roots are closely tied to XCOM, and that's no surprise. This game was created by the original designer of the classic XCOM series. The gameplay feels familiar: grid-based tactical battles, soldier management, base building, and tough decision where every move matters. What sets it apart is the ability to aim at specific enemy body parts and the way alien enemy evolve based on your tactics. With deep strategy, flexible combat, and strong faction dynamics, Phoenix Point builds on the XCOM legacy with BattleTech is a turn-based tactical strategy game where you command a team of giant mechs called battle mechs. You control their movement and target specific parts of enemy machines to gain an advantage. The game is careful and strategic, requiring players to think ahead and use terrain wisely. Outside of battles, you manage your pilots, repair your machines, and handles resources to keep your mercenary group operational. The game combines tactical combat with resource management, creating a detailed experience of players who enjoy thoughtful strategy and mech warfare. Fort Triumph is a turn-based strategy game that mixes tactical combat with exploration and base building. You lead a group of heroes through a colorful fantasy world filled with enemies, secrets, and traps. The combat takes place on a grid, where positioning and environment interaction, like pushing enemies off cliffs or using explosives, play a big role. Outside of battles, you explore the world, upgrade your heroes, and gather resources to improve your stronghold. The game stands out for its creative use of the environment and its fun, challenging battles. Age of Wonders Planetfall is a turn-based strategy game set in a sci-fi world. You lead futuristic factions to explore new planets, build bases, and engage in a tactical combat on a grid. Combat requires careful use of each unit's special skills and consideration of the terrain. Beyond the battlefield, you research advanced technology, recruit powerful heroes, and make strategic decisions that shapes the future of your faction. This mix of empire building, deep tactics, and storytelling offers a fresh take on the classic strategy games. Phoenix Point is a turn-based strategy game where you command elite soldiers to stop a fast-evolving alien threat. Its roots are closely tied to XCOM, and that's no surprise. This game was created by the original designer of the classic XCOM series. The gameplay feels familiar: grid-based tactical battles, soldier management, base building, and tough decision where every move matters. What sets it apart is the ability to aim at specific enemy body parts and the way alien enemy evolve based on your tactics. With deep strategy, flexible combat, and strong faction dynamics, Phoenix Point builds on the XCOM legacy with fresh, modern ideas. Unity of Command 2 is a turn-based war game focused on World War II campaigns. You command historical armies, manage supplies, and plan large-scale offensive across detailed maps. The game uses a clean, easy-to-read interface, but the strategy underneath is deep and demanding. Success depends on keeping your supplies lines open, predicting enemy moves, and timing your attacks just right. Each mission is carefully designed with fog of war and weather adding extra layers of challenge. It's a smart and rewarding game for players who enjoy careful planning and historical accuracy. Wargroove is a turn-based tactics game inspired by classics like Advance Wars, but set in a fantasy world. You take controls of commanders, each with their own powers, and lead units like knights, archers, and golems across colorful pixel art maps. The gameplay is easy to pick up, but offers strong tactical depth, where unit placement and terrain control are key. It also features a full campaign, local and online multiplayer, and even a map editor for custom battles. With its charming art styles and solid mechanics, Wargroove is a fun and flexible strategy game for all skill levels. Gears Tactics is a turn-based strategy game set in the Gears of War universe. Unlike typical cover shooters from the series, this game puts you in command of a squad battling the Locust threat from a top-down perspective. Each mission gives you freedom to move, flank, and train actions using an action point system instead of the usual 2-move limit. The combat feels fast and aggressive, with execution giving extra moves and enemies pushing hard. It blends gear-style intensity with tactical depth, making it a great choice for fans of both action and strategy.
Clear.
Panzer Corps 2 is a turn-based strategy game focused on World War II warfare. You command armies across massive hex-based maps using tanks, infantry, aircraft, and artillery in careful planned operations. The game uses a classic I Go You Go system, but with a modern visual and improved mechanics. Success depends on smart unit positioning, supply management, and combined arms tactics. With over 1,000 unit types and a long list of historical scenarios, it's built for players who enjoy deep strategy and military planning. Whether you are new to war games or a veteran, Panzer Corps 2 offers a polished and satisfying experience. Warhammer 40k Battlesector is a turn-based strategy game set in the brutal sci-fi universe of Warhammer 40k. You lead elite units like Space Marines or Tyrannies in tactical battle across detailed, grid-based maps. Each unit has its own abilities, and momentum plays a big role in turning the tide of combat. Positioning, line of sight, and ability cooldowns all factor into each decision. The game captures the feel of the tabletop with cinematic actions and fast-paced turns. With its strong atmosphere and faithful adaptation of the Warhammer setting, Battlesectors delivers solid tactical gameplay for fans of the franchise and newcomers alike. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters is a turn-based tactical strategy game set in the grim Warhammer 40k universe. You command the Grey Knights, a secret chapter of Space Marines, on a mission to stop a deadly plague spreading across the galaxy. Combat is intense and flexible, letting you destroy parts of the environment, chain powerful melee attacks, and customize your squad's gear and skills. Between battles, you manage a strike cruiser, research upgrades, and choose where to respawn next. With deep tactical layers and strong narrative, Daemonhunters brings cinematic action and strategy together in one powerful package. Jagged Alliance 3 is a turn-based tactics game with a mix of deep strategy and light RPG elements. You lead a squad of mercenaries in a war-torn country, choosing where to go, who to hire, and how to fight. Each merc has a unique personality and skill set, adding depth to both combat and dialogue. The tactical battles emphasize cover, flanking, and smart use of action points. Outside combat, you manage territory, resources, and story choices that shape the campaign. It's a faithful return to the series' root, blending classic gameplay with modern polish. The Last Spell is a turn-based tactical RPG mixed with base defense. You control a group of heroes trying to protect the last remaining magic circle from endless waves of nightmarish creatures. Each day you rebuild your defenses and upgrade your town. Each night you fight off massive hordes in intense grid-based battles. The game offers deep customization for heroes, tons of skills, and high replayability thanks to its roguelike structure. It's fast-paced, challenging, and every decision counts. If you enjoy tactical depth with a touch of chaos, The Last Spell delivers a thrilling experience. Wargroove 2 is a turn-based tactics game that builds on everything fans loved from the first game. Set in a vibrant fantasy world, it features new factions, commanders, and an expanded campaign with branching paths. The core gameplay remains focused on smart units placement, terrain control, and strategic use of commander abilities. The sequel also introduced a new roguelike mode called Conquest, where every choice and battle matters more than ever. With charming pixel art, local and online multiplayer, and a powerful editor for custom maps, Wargroove 2 is a strong follow-up that keeps the strategy fresh. Xenonauts 2 is a turn-based strategy game where you defend Earth from a mysterious alien invasion. Inspired by the original XCOM series, it features base building, air combat, and tactical ground missions with permadeath and high-stakes choices. Each battle is tense and methodical, with destructible environments, line-of-sight mechanics, and realistic weapon ranges. You will manage soldiers, research alien tech, and expand your influence across the globe. It doesn't try to reinvent the genre. It refines with cleaner UI, smarter AI, and strong focus on tactical freedom. Xenonauts 2 is a must-play for classic strategy fans. Songs of Conquest is a turn-based strategy game that blends adventure, combat, and kingdom management. Inspired by classics like Heroes of Might and Magic, it lets you explore rich pixel art maps, gather resources, and command powerful wielders in tactical battles. The combat system uses initiative-based turns and battlefield elevation to add more depth. Each faction has its own flavor, units, and magical playstyle. Outside of battles, you build towns, expand your economy, and uncover lore-filled stories. With a nostalgic look and modern design, Songs of Conquest offers a fresh yet familiar experience for strategy lover. Slice and Dice is a fast-paced turn-based tactics game built around dice rolls and clever decision. You control a party of 5 heroes with each unique dice representing their abilities. Every turn you roll and reroll those dice, then choose how to use them to survive deadly encounters. The game blends roguelike elements with tight combat design where every choice matters and synergy between classes can make or break a run. It's easy to learn, quick to play, but surprisingly deep. With tons of heroes, enemies, and modifiers, Slice and Dice is endlessly replayable and seriously addictive. Tactical Bridge Wizard is a turn-based strategy game where modern-day wizards in tactical gear kick down doors and clear rooms with magic. You control a small squad, each with unique spells that manipulate enemies and the environment, like pushing foes through the windows or freezing them in place. The combat is compact and puzzle-like, with an emphasis on positioning, timing, and smart use of limited actions. The story is full of humor and style, with witty dialogue between missions. If you enjoy tight tactics with a fresh twist, Tactical Bridge Wizard delivers short, satisfying missions full of clever choices. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown brings the iconic heroes into turn-based strategy gameplay. You command the 4 turtles, each with distinct abilities and fighting styles. The grid-based tactical missions across the streets and rooftops of New York City. The game mixes stealth, teamwork, and face-to-face action, letting you chain attacks and use the environment to your advantage. Each mission offers challenges that require smart positioning and careful planning. With a comic-style visuals and classic TMNT humor, Tactical Takedowns offers a fun, strategic take on the franchise that feels fresh while staying true to its roots. And last but not least, we have Frontline Assault Corps World War II, a turn-based strategy game rooted in a real World War II combat. You command a variety of unit types from infantry and snipers to tanks and artillery, each with distinct movement ranges, firing capabilities, and terrain interactions. Battle takes place on grid-based maps where line of sight, cover, and elevation directly impact performance. Mission ranges from securing objectives to defending positions under heavy assault. Between missions, you will manage reinforcement and unit upgrades to adapt to new challenges. It's methodical, historically grounded experience for fans of tactical war games. And that's it for the list. If your favorite game didn't make it in, let us know in the comments. Hopefully this list can help you find a strategy game you really enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.